All right, welcome on in everyone to First CSP for another edition of the Sunday Special. This is a chance for us to provide updates to previous videos as well as highlight some other aspects of our collection we think First CSP collectors would be interested in. This episode specifically is going to be updating Great Lakes Field Service Council. No changes to what we have listed obviously as the first and first regular that we highlighted back in episode 143. Nor the additional highlight from Sunday Special 17, both of which are great. However, when we have additions to our collection that we think are helpful to collectors or maybe just of interest, we like to produce a Sunday Special to add to the overall information volume for First CSP, and that's what we're doing today. Back when we debuted with episode 143, we had the SA-1, which is the first issue, as well as the first regular, which is actually the S17:1. But we talked about that the SA-1 had a sister patch, a pairing, that were released at the same time for the Trader but it was in just two colors, red and blue. We did not have that in our collection, the SA-2 at the time. We do have it now, so we thought we'd give you an update. Heading on over to the patch table, showing both of them here together. So the first issue for Great Lakes Field Service Council is listed as the SA-1. Both of these obviously were made for the 2012 Trader. They were made in two different production totals, so they have 200 on the first issue and a little bit more limited of only 100 made of the second issue SA-1. Again, obviously you can see it's essentially the same imagery, but they've dialed things down to just the two colors of red and blue with some white text. Kind of a cool way to do a multiple issue for the event. A little bit interesting taking a look at the back. The back here actually has the contact info for Shelby Patch Company, who produced both of these patches. Kind of interesting, but again, so the first issue, SA-1 up top is the white background, full color on the eagle, and then the SA-2 second issue for the council, which we didn't have previously. Thought it would be very fun since we've added it to our collection to highlight in today's Sunday special. So there you have it, the first two issues for Great Lakes Field Service Council, the SA-1 and SA-2. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed that update. If you haven't seen episode 143, which shows both the first and first regular for Great Lakes Field Service Council, I will make sure that that's linked as the card at the end of this video. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the Sunday Special. We'll have another brand new episode of First CSP tomorrow. Hope to see you back here for that. Until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.